Okay, so you've got gifts of love coming in for you. So somebody giving you some kind of gift, some kind of present. Maybe you've received that recently. And with the Valentine's Day having passed us, maybe you receive something for Valentine's Day. Now you are seeking companionship at the moment, but you're being very indecisive about what you want to do next. So you haven't really come to a conclusion about where you want to go to next. So you may have been in a relationship that was very manipulative and it was very controlling. And recently it seems like maybe there's somebody that has come in that you're a bit infatuated with as well. So the advice is to go and have some fun and try and, deal with this bitterness and hatred that you had for this past relationship, because it is isolating you and making you feel very, very lonely. So you need to get over that. Okay, so you are trying to find your direction in life. You've got the star card over here. So you're being very optimistic and, thinking about a new relationship that you want. That's going to be something very fulfilling. You've got the shadows of two people here holding hands. And that is what your vision is. That is what your dream is. You want to go for that relationship that is, very got a lot of friendship attached to it, so that you're all both on the same level, that you all are, equal footing, that you all can, walk away into the sunset together, that kind of thing. So you are trying to find some direction, trying to find some kind of reason. Maybe you're doing some seeking, maybe you're doing some research and trying to understand what really happened in your past relationship in order for you to find put you back onto the right track, so to speak. But this is the card of optimism, and it's, a card of faith and hope. And immediately underneath the deck is this Ace of Cups. So this is having new hope, new faith in something that is about to come in. So this is where you are at right now. So you may have been involved in a very committed relationship, but it was also a relationship that you were very dependent on, very codependent on the other person for everything, for maybe material needs, for everything to make you happy. And maybe now that this relationship, is over, you're feeling, as though, the bottom has dropped out of your world, really. So it was something that was really good, but you were very, very dependent on that person, both financially as well as, for companionship. So in the past year, you've been spending a lot of time by yourself and crying a lot about things. So you've got the Queen of Cups over here as a very lonely person, and person feeling, prone to depression, prone to crying, looking into the past. And you're not showing everybody your feelings, your true feelings. You're trying to keep it as, make it such that, people think that everything is okay with you because you're wearing this mask here. But you're very lonely. Spending a lot of time by yourself and maybe looking a lot to the past, trying to get some answers. Now you feel that that person that you were involved with was somebody who made, told tall tales, so to speak. So they made everything seem bigger and better and brighter than it was, but really everything was based on falseness, on a lie, and this is something that you've had to deal with. And maybe this is what has upset you the most, that the promises made to you were false, and they offered you, everything that you wanted, and then it turned out to be false. So this has been something that has been worrying you recently. Maybe this person has also tried with this Knight of Cups. Maybe they've tried to make an offer to you again. Maybe they wanted some kind of reconciliation, but now you're really thinking about it. You're trying to consider whether or not you should go for that particular offer, because or even that reconciliation, because you feel that everything they said was a lie. You've got this mask lying over here, and it looks like, with this mask being abandoned here, you want to abandon this relationship completely, and you're not really interested in getting back together with this person. Now, on your mind, this person, you felt that although they were making all these promises to you, they were actually quite cruel. You've got the King of Swords over here. So it looks like you may have ended this relationship in a divorce. You can see there's a broken sword over here. That relationship was completely broken down, and communication with this person has completely broken down. There seems to be a lot of fighting that was involved. You've got this shield lying on the floor over here, showing that there might have been past arguments and hurts, or, some kind of abuse going on over there. And because it's a swords card, it probably was mental abuse. So it looks like, with this King of Swords, it's about divorce, and it looks like there might have been a legal severing of that relationship. So it looks like that marriage ended in a divorce, or whatever it was, whatever long-term commitment it was. So it was a legal system was brought into it. And you are feeling a sense of luck because, although it seemed like everything was going okay in that relationship, it seemed like your needs were not being met, and you felt as though, there was something missing from it. You've got this 5 of coins over here. So there was definitely a sense of luck, and, it turned out to be, a sense of financial luck as well. So material, financial, emotional. So it was something that was not stable, and was something that was, an unhappy kind of relationship. And you were very naive to think that it was, it had everything going for it. But, when you look deeper into it, you found that, it was very severely lacking in what you wanted. Now, what's happening with you? It seems like, you're very, very focused on your work here. You have a lot of people that admire you at work, but you seem to be just putting your head down and getting things done. You can see a lot of people think you're very clever and very smart at what you do. There's a lot of, you can see a lot of people, talking about you and have a lot of respect for you. But you don't seem to be paying them any attention. It seems like, you're putting your head down and getting on with your work. And that's what it looks like around to people. It looks like, you're looking for the answers to what had happened to you in the past, but you also seem to be doing something, in your work life that means that you spend a lot of time by yourself. You might be studying at this particular moment, so you may have taken all your energies and refocused it into furthering your career, and you might be doing some further studies as far as your career goes. But what you want is you want an offer. You want an offer of love to come in over here. This is in your hopes and fears card. You've got this page of rods over here. So you're hoping for some kind of love offer to come in, somebody to come and ask you out, so that you can spend some time with this person, have somebody that you can enjoy the finer things in life with. So what's going into the future? You've got the 7 of rods over here, the 9 of rods, and it looks like the 10 of cups. So the 7 of rods over here, there might be some kind of relationship on offer here. You might have 2 people to choose from. One might be somebody that you're very sexually attracted to. You might even be taking a trip with this person. So there might be a casual relationship coming in for you here. And this might involve some kind of travel with this person as well. And you're very attracted to this person. On the other hand, there also is it looks like there might be somebody else in the background as well. Somebody more stable, maybe a little older than you, that's also very, very interested in you. So you have a choice, it looks like, with this 7 of rods card, some options available to you. With the 9 of rods, it's, wanting something that is long term. So it looks like there you are standing, trying to start something new, but you want this relationship to be committed, and you want this person to be completely taken in with you. You want them to look after you. You want them to give you the finer things in life. You're scared to actually make any kind of decision or take any kind of chance. You're still being hindered by a previous relationship. Thoughts of that relationship are still blocking you from making any kind of big decisions about starting any relationships. But you do want that. So you have some options available here to you, and you do want to start a new relationship with this person. And you want them to be financially secure as well. So you are looking for that, but you are scared to make that decision. You're not opening up to anybody and not allowing them to come in, and you're not approaching them either. So there is somebody that you are admiring over here. You've got this 10 of cups over here. So you've ended an old cycle of that relationship. This is ending that old all the misery that you went through, all the problems that you went to, and now seeing that there are people out there that you do admire. So there is somebody that you're admiring from a distance. They've got a very artistic quality to them, a very intuitive side to them as well. They're very independent, and you're watching them from a distance, really, and you're hiding behind your mask. So you're not really revealing any kind of true feelings to them, but you have noticed them, and you are very, very taken aback by them, and you find them very, very interesting. So there is somebody that you have got your eyes on. So it looks like there is somebody that you're interested in, but for the moment you haven't made any kind of move towards, approaching that person. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Guardian Angel Tarot, and let's see what they've got to say. So you've got the 9 of Action over here, which says you've worked hard to create things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and heart and home. Rest assured that all these treasures are being constantly protected by your angels, and in return, Mother Earth and the animals need your protection. So it looks like, you have worked very, very hard for everything that you have. You have been concentrating on trying accumulating your wealth, or, and even trying to get a relationship. It looks like you might need to go out there and, get back with nature, reconnect with nature to find yourself, to ground yourself again. And that's always a good thing for an earth sign person, to get back into contact with nature when they're having problems, or, trying to solve things in their lives. Reconnecting with the earth usually re-energizes and allows you to see things much more clearly. So be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You have balanced many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with gratitude you deserve. So it looks like, you are being very successful as far as your work life goes. So this seems like, you are, sort of concentrating more on your work life and trying to maybe heal from this particular relationship that you've come through. Maybe it's too soon for you to jump into something else. But, all the efforts that you're putting into your work life is going to pay off, because there's a lot of recognition as well coming in as far as the work front goes. And the 10 of Thoughts says the situation has been troubling you, that has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It is important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life might be finally free of his or her addiction or codependency issues. So with the 10 of Thought, it's like the 10 of Swords, so you need to walk away from that difficult situation and know that all those problems that you were facing have now come to an end, and it is now time to move forward. So you have now ended a cycle. You are prospering as far as your work life goes, and it looks like new things will arrive for you, but you need to get rid of that past. It looks like there is some kind of relationship that is about to break through or about to come through. There is somebody that you're very interested in over here, even though you are focusing on a lot of work, and a lot of success will come from this work. But, for the moment, it might be a case of just waiting for things to happen and waiting for divine timing to take its, to work for you. So that you can bring in these things, because you are very, very focused on your work, it seems. Now, you need to let go of all of that, and maybe when you let go of that, you're going to get something that comes in that's going to be much better for you. So something that will be much more financially rewarding, something that will, you'll be able to put down some kind of long-term roots into. So, you might be meeting somebody that you get along very, very well with. And this might be somebody that you meet on the work front as well. So there could be a relationship that comes in on the work front. But it might well be that you're still trying to just recover. You have some options available here to you, to people very interested. But it seems like you're the one that is holding back the process of moving forward. So when you let go of that old relationship, it looks like there are people that are around you that you will be able to connect with. and once and get the ball rolling, as so to speak. So it's about you letting go of the past. So it's really up to you. When you are ready, you will move on. And you will heal till you are ready and you are healed. Then you will move on, and people will be there. There will be options available for you when you decide what you want to do. So once you've decided, once you make a decision about moving on from an old relationship or old problems, there will be people available, or there will be invitations to you, for you to, you will get that offer that you want. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.